All right, welcome back, everybody, to MLB 15, the show. The Red Sox ended up holding on for a 4-3 win last night over the Yankees. Trades that happened at the waiver deadline in August. Mariners traded Cash and Austin Jackson to the Cubs for future considerations and player to be named. Dodgers. Red Sox traded Alejandro De Aza to the Giants for minor leaguer pitcher. Mariners traded Cash and Justin Ruggiano to the Dodgers for a player to be named. Atlanta traded Cash and Johnny Gomes to the Royals for a minor league shortstop. And the Blue Jays traded left fielder Chris Heisey to the Dodgers for a player to be named.
Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the New York Yankees and their bitter rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight. Yeah, you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup. Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees. As Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. Here's a look now at the defensive alignment they'll have to contend with. Brett Gardner moved towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set.
Now, the interesting thing is this. If you noticed yesterday's game, Mookie Betts did hit a double, but they just did not say that his hitting streak had been extended, which led me to believe that for some reason he didn't get credit in the previous game where he had extended his hitting streak in like the 6th or 7th inning with a single to left. Well, I went back to the box score, and sure enough, he definitely did get credited for a hit. So I don't know if the game just stops counting after 40 games, or if there was a glitch, in which case it doesn't give him credit, even though it did give him credit. We'll find out when he comes up to bat later in the game here, or later in this inning. He got issues again, man. There's no reason why he should have lost yesterday's game. There's no reason why on a million days rest Eduardo Rodriguez only went 5 innings. There's no reason that all of a sudden Jacoby Ellsbury can hit a little pop-fly home run. That's what killed me. If you watched last night's game, I was down 5-4. Gundo had given up the go-ahead run in the 7th, or I think it was the 7th, might have been the 8th. Then he gives up a 2-run homer to Ellsbury on the next pitch, basically. Now, if he doesn't give up, if he gets out of the inning, oh boy. Well, if he comes out of the inning, I have a leadoff. Travis Shaw led off the 9th with a double. So what I do, I bunt him over, and then pray to God I can get him in to tie the game. But because he gave up that 2-run homer, I was up Schitt's Creek, man. I need a double play somehow, or I'm fucked here already. By the way, yesterday was the first time all season, I have a 2-game losing streak. A losing streak in general. It's the first, 1-game losing streak I've had 8 other times. But never have I lost 2 games in a row until yesterday. So that sucked. All right, come on, Porcello, get out of this jam. Good job. Thank God.
Yankees nothing, Red Sox coming to bat. You're dialed in to the show. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher's job. It'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him.
Let's see if he gives Betts credit for that hit from yesterday and the day before. He should at least have a 40-game hitting streak right now. Let's see if it comments on it.
Mookie Betts will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Nope, so far nothing. Nope.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Ellsbury is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the whole first. Pablo Sandoval will stand in. Comes off an 0-4 in last night's ball game. First pitch to him. Now a ball line toward right center. And Sandoval's aboard a base hit.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much inside part of the plate. I think once you see it was a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way. Wind up caught them.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play sixth in the American League in hitting. Now the first pitch. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Boy, he just basically went up and tomahawked that thing. Take a look at where this pitch is. That's not an easy pitch to stay on top of, but somehow he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result. He should be laughing about that.
David Ortiz will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs. First offering on the way, and a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
In real life, Ortiz is 495.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. EK, take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They could be looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it's been a less than amazing start to the road trip, too.
Ortiz finally comes through with men on base. Finally.
And he will score as well as they're on the board here in the first. It's now 2-0.
Well, the first big hit of the ball game comes right here in the first inning. 2 men on. He finds a pitch he can handle, and he does not miss this one. Drives it all the way to the wall to bring home the first 2 runs of the game.
box, Travis Shaw. That will swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, if I only waited, that would have been home run city.
A ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will be, because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
The old shoe once more. Reach for and pop into the air, back behind second. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to play with less than 2 outs, he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at bat that'll stick with him for a while.
First pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Great play to Spirit. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from Boston after this. Ryan McCann will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Glorious. Stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game, and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Chris Young will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here. As we see that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Almost starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And a slider swung out best, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Brock Holt will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch on the way. Pitch is swung on and lifted in the air for the center fielder, Young. And very quickly, 1 gone. Ryan Hennigan will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here. As you see, the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out in the second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch coming. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Stephen Drew will stand to a nice ovation here as one of the members of the 2013 club that, of course, won a World Series title here at Fenway Park.
That is just so nice to see. I think that will always be a pretty special memory around these parts.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He doubled to open up the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He waits. Now the pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a change up, give him a different look.
Here's the 2-2 offering. This is lifted the other way out to left center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. And he gets a head hitter with the fastball, strike 1. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He singled his first time around. And he gets a piece of this one, but foul it toward the backstop. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. He jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Is that Betts?
So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of hits. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category.
Unbelievable. They still won't give him credit for his hit streak. Oh, there it is. 42 games. All right, they did give him credit. Thank God. 42 games in a row for Betts. 14 away from tying the mark. Set by DiMaggio. Or set by Ted Williams. DiMaggio. Jeez, I'm exhausted.
Now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
No, it was DiMaggio. Ted Williams at 400. DiMaggio had the 56-game hitting streak. That's what it was.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Drop the ball. Oh, wow. Is he going to make it? Wow. Talk about heads-up base running.
Anyone to tag up from first and try to advance. If he sees an opportunity, that's a heck of a hustle play to get in scoring position.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ellsbury is over to his right.
Surprised he didn't run.
Away, 2 down.
Well,
David Ortiz trying to pick up where he left off. Double home a couple his first time around. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. One hit, one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Against the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung out. This fourth inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. Here's one away.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing a lot of confidence right now. He's also taking some chances with rotation. He's thinking he's bulletproof out there. So far, he has been.
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits. And no
Wrong
errors
pitch.
for the Yankees so far. Strike
Got
3
lucky.
And that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, making 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Shaw is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Travis Shaw will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Rusney Castillo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball to the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he was out front right there, probably guessing fastball. But now, 0-2, you can't be guessing anymore. You got to find something in the strike zone and put it in play.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Brock Holt come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Man, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been hitting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here it comes.
Oh, what am I swinging at?
And it's 1-2.
That is not good.
Here comes a 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And it won't end the inning as it's thrown away.
Definitely a throwing error that time. Let's check and see how tough that scoop was. You can see it kind of right in that border area of whether to turn the glove or not. He gets it wrong here.
Stepping in now, Ryan Hennigan. This will hit a ground ball here to the right side. And it's flying into right field for a base hit. And that run will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
This is something they've worked on in batting. Taking some of the movement out of the swing. Much more compact now, and you're seeing some definite results.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And here's the first pitch. A little party there, no balls and a strike.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs on him.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and no shot to get this. It's off the monster. And they're on the score from second here. This is now a 3-0 game.
And you know what? There's one guy in Baltimore that knows that's only going to be a single. It's that guy right there. After all, he does play left field for the Sox. So he's smart enough not to push it, and he just holds on at first base.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground off the hole. A backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And 3 straight 2-out hits. That's different than this for the pitching coach. You know, there's not a whole lot of guesswork in the way you say it. It's just, look, all we need is one more good pitch for you to get out of this. I know you got it in.
Pablo Sandoval get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. The base is loaded now with 2 away. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch to him. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force.
Sandoval, you have the bases loaded, you fat fuck, and you can't do shit.
Just the one. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox lead it 3-0. Didi Gregorius will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And he couldn't get on top of it as this is popped up behind shortstop. Bogarts is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the 5th. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leader. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. Chris Young will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. But he's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Well, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Stephen Drew will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
The pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Driven the other way out to deep left field. Backs Bradley to the monster, but he'll have room to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked them through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Xander Bogaerts will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Teixeira is there, and it takes just one pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You'll take that every time.
David Ortiz will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ballgame. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to him.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Travis Shaw stands in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First offering on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. But these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he's trying to do.
This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit. And a good at-bat there as that, in fact, stretches his hitting streak out to 9 games now. Rusney Castillo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Well hit, but also well fouled.
Well early.
3 runs, 8 hits.
Way early on that one.
For the Red Sox to this point. He's ready now. The pitch. But he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's got a great splitter. You're talking 88 miles an hour. You think you could hit it, but it just disappears on you.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Brett Gardner will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. As the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Here it comes. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Oh, and Sandoval with the bare hand. But the throw is a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over, take a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now. Here's Chase Headley. Fought off at the plate.
plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead, the way this guy's throwing, must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve it and balls.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he showed some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-1. 2-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-2 home. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here now the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. That's more than the rest of these guys.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base. Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here's the 1-1 home to Texas. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1-2 now to Teixeira. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. This is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Where do you go from here? And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for round number 3. So the inning will come to an end. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Brock Holt will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch comes. Swung on and hit in the air to the left. Partner comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ryan Hennigan will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. The first pitch to him. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Here's Mookie Betts. There's a swing and a
Way early, man. What is wrong? My timing is all off. That should have been a double. Potentially an RBI double.
He's set. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hole, 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Red Sox lead 1. Well, they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Carlos Beltran will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Swinging a shot toward right center. This will not relieve the right fielder's grasp as he reaches over to handle it for the first down. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here's the pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, this guy's got in the league back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turned out no exception.
Didi Gregorius will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. They trail it here, 3-0. Justin Wilson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Pablo Sandoval will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Pitch is swung on and lifted in the air for the center fielder Young. 1 pitch, 1 away. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate. He turns it around for a solid single.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, the base hit.
Well, he got that first out easy enough. He came on. But now it's the back-to-back hits here with 1 away. He's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Travis Shaw will step in, a base hit in his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. Around third and being waved on home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, you haven't heard of this guy before. He may need to learn. That's the second hit of the game. This one goes for extra bases. He may be starting to feel like he belongs here.
And there's ball 4 down, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the portion of the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Rock Holt will have a shot to really put this one out of reach now with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. Now a hot shot here that'll be caught behind the runner at first. And that will become out number 2. Ryan Hennigan. Big in now, needed to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
That guy just gets him big time right there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start. Bases loaded.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swinging the ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get him all home. 2 runs in score. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite leading road now as they add on to their lead.
You know, guys, I think it's safe to say now that this ball game is getting away from them now. This is going to chase everybody home. It's a 3-run double. And you know what? If I look up there to section 311, I'm pretty sure I can see a fat lady singing.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees nothing. Chris Young will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long. I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the guy you see right there has been terrific, but will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 out.
Now they couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Swing and a liner towards second, and Young is aboard. That's a base hit. Stephen Drew will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
All right, lead off man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
The runner at first with no outs here. Here's the 1-2. Here's one hit towards the hole. The second one on the first, and Drew is set down here on the double play. Brett Gardner will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to more options going forward.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's got himself another one. He picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Chasen Shreve will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mookie Betts will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Has some action out in the bullpen as the lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride that time. No chance to get a glove on this one as you see it hop over the wall and into the bullpen for a ground rule double.
Pablo Sandoval will stand in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double. Now here's the first pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. He's set down, 1 away. Sander Bogaerts will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Oh, get it for the second out, but meanwhile the runners in to score from third.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. 2 straight groundouts through that job.
David Ortiz try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. First pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the right field wall. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
In now, Travis Shaw. This will go after the first pitch and send a chopper out to second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees nothing. Chase Headley will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the night, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done with the first game, they've done it to you with the whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
1-0 now is swung on and chopped over to first, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman cover, especially if you don't have one.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. So they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Wrong pitch.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Up with it there is Sandoval. Now the first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now.
These guys will take it with a very little distance. Not a great one to find each other.
Mark Teixeira stands in now. It's their last shot here with two away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shot.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's out of here.
Unbelievable.
So they're on the board. Finally, Carlos Beltran will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I don't think the show is fair enough yet. They don't want to go down time, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Romo on the first and the Red Sox. One night will even up this series in a game apiece, and this ball game is over.
Well, that run in the ninth means that they couldn't quite finish off the shutout, but still a very good performance out there on the mound.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Rick Porcello. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the one run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day off, it does nothing but help your club in the long run.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 8-1. Good night from Fenway.
Alright guys, thanks for watching MLB 15 The Show. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and let's see what the Red Sox are doing in real life. Let's see here. The Red Sox in real life are winning 1-0 in the 5th. Porcello's pitched a really good game as of now. It's top of the 5th. And how did the Red Sox score their run? Let's see. We don't know. Sandoval has an RBI.